Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is your boy Jay Larone. Welcome to Jay Larone Presents, again, where we talk about the facts, foolishness, and black female fuckery. Now, today's video, we are really going to dive into the black female fuckery, right? This video is going to be the first one. Actually, it's going to be two videos. I'm going to show a video of O'Shea Duke Jackson where he talks about Boyce Watkins getting that smoke from Tanya TKO, right? Which is, she's just a black female feminist who don't like black men. What I'm going to be pointing out is how black women don't make any distinctions when it comes to black men. You know, we are all the same, no matter who you are, no matter what you're talking about, especially if you are talking about holding black women accountable for their bad behavior. If you're a black man who has a talking point or talks about things that these certain black women don't agree with, then you're bad. You're going to be lumped into a category of every black man that disagree with them, right? Again, they don't make no distinctions. So even if you are talking if you're on their side, like Boyce Watkins, right? He panders to black women all the time. So even in his case, he's not exempt, right? He was talking on the side of the black women, and he still got this smoke from a black feminist named Tanya TKO. So again, black women don't make no distinctions. Even if you are talking for them or against them, they're going to come at you. It's like they're all butthurt. They're still butthurt from what Kevin Samuel said. You know what I mean? All of his talking points or everything that he said is coming to fruition. You know, about black women being overweight, black women hitting the wall, dying alone, all that good stuff. Everything is coming out in the open, and we are seeing it. The ratchet behavior, all this stuff it's unacceptable, and it's just getting worse, right? So I'm gonna first of all shout out to Mamiya Obsidian Ali. I pulled this video off of one of his streams. It's David Carroll, where David Carroll goes over how black women do not make any distinctions when it comes to black men. So first, we're going to take a listen to that, to David Carroll, and then I'm going to get into this video of Boyce Watkins getting drugged by Tanya TKO. All right, so you guys hold tight, and again, fair use. And if you haven't, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, and share.
Talking about, and what she should have actually just came out and said is, I try to give black men a chance, because in her mind she's better than the average black man. I told y'all this is how they think. They have an inflated price tag. I told y'all this, man. What they have is not worth what they think it's worth. I've told y'all this in video after video after video. They have an inflated price tag. They are delusional. They suffer from delusional disorder. And one of the symptoms of delusional disorder is what? Delusions. I told y'all this. I told y'all that they move the goalposts. And what I mean by that is, if these sisters, and this is what the hoteps don't want to accept, they can't digest this. The online hotep can't digest the fact that they move the goalposts. How do they move the goalposts? If they're going to call a Kevin Samuels a dusty, which I have heard. He's a dusty. Then if a brother like that is a dusty, then guess what? We're all dusties, which is what I told y'all. When they classify y'all or classify us, they do so as a collective. They don't hand out passes. They don't hand out distinctions. They don't say black men are dusties except. No, they say black men. So when they use that term, that's what they're referring to. They are referring to black men. I told y'all this. And this is the reason why they can now come and move the goalposts and say that Kevin Samuels is a dusty. And how is that moving the goalposts? If you ask any one of these females, what's your definition of a dusty? Even look at the urban definition of a dusty. Unemployed, no ambition, lazy, unintelligent. And I may be paraphrasing, but I think that pretty much sums it up. But that Kevin Samuels is none of those things. He doesn't meet the criteria. But yet and still these sisters are in the comment threads of videos calling him a dusty. Why? Because they moved the goalposts and they have included in their definition of a dusty rhetoric. So now, since I disagree with your rhetoric, even though he meets none of the other criteria, not lazy, not shiftless, not unemployed, he doesn't meet that criteria. So we really can't call him a dusty. But yeah, wait a minute. Yes, we can. Why? Because now dusty also includes your rhetoric. So since we don't like his rhetoric, he now is a dusty. Y'all see the game that they play with y'all? And that's the reason why I tell y'all, if Kevin Samuels is classified as a dusty, we're all dusties. And listen, you online hotel back to Africa's red, black, and greens, that includes you too. They're not handing out passes and distinctions.
Are you paying?
Okay, so y'all heard what he said. That was a great David Carroll, right? Like you said, women don't make no distinctions. And now we're going to go ahead and take a listen to this. Take a look at the video by O'Shea Duke Jackson where he shows Tanya TKO going in on Dr. Boyce Watkins, okay? And again, fair use, fair use.
You know, guys, I really want to discuss the fact that Boyce Watkins has made a lot of money targeting black women. And many brothers would say he is a pander bear. And we have several evidences of, a lot of the ladies saying that, he's used sisters, Michi X, Paris Milan, he's done them wrong. They don't trust him. All of that, right? We all know that those have been allegations against Mr. Watkins. But I'm not on trial here to really belittle him or anything like that today. He actually has tried to come to black women's defense many times. But in this case, it's going to backfire horribly. Now, the person reviewing what he has to say here is Tanya TKO. She is known to be not so hospitable towards African-American men or black male content creators. I've heard her say quite, some nasty things and whatever, right? But I want you to hear the point that he's trying to make, and then I'm going to come back.
They love it when you beat up on a black woman. Like, they really love it when you tell single black women that they're going to die alone. I said, that is the most horrific shit that you could ever say to anybody, because I know women that are going to die alone. It's not because they're bad people. It's because there is a statistical imbalance between the number of marriage-eligible black men and marriage-eligible black women. So a lot of women, due to no fault of their own, they're doing their best. The options just aren't what they used to be. So anybody run around saying that you should never submit to your partner has never really seen what it really takes to have a 30, 40, 50-year marriage. They've never seen it. So the best thing they can do, if you're signing up for this, it's like signing up to run a marathon. If you sign up to run a marathon and all you've ever done has been a sprinter, you need to go get some marathon training from some marathon.
Woo! My. Oh, my. Wow. Okay, so There's a lot that he said in there. Let's see if we can hear a little bit more of this.
Single black women that they're gonna die alone. I said that is the most horrific shit that you can ever say to anybody, because I know women that are gonna die alone. It's not because they're
Yeah, so he's saying that they're gonna die alone. Why?
between the number of marriage eligible black men.
Why should women die alone? Because the number of marriage eligible black men is, girl, you better do what you need to do for yourself and find love where love finds you.
So that was the point that he was trying to make, right? Now, again, he had no intention of down talking black women at all. None. He was basically trying to simp. I want to play this clip. I want you to hear how she roasts Boyce Watkins to smithereens. And then we're going to come back.
Get good credit so that they can go out there and be able to get the woman that they truly want. They're not waiting for you. Why are you waiting for them? Why are you gonna die alone? Apparently, he hasn't even gotten the memo. Single child free is the movement now. Dying alone is not a sad, terrible thing. Because number one, women outlive men anyway, right? But women who are in marriages don't live as long as women who stay single, statistically. So we're gonna have long lives, especially, and Boyce don't look like he work out a few times a week. He don't look like he's getting his 150 minutes in. So you all can say I'm fat shaming if you want to. I'm just speaking what it is that I am seeing. I don't know what the man do or don't do. Because you all be telling me I'm fat shaming people. To me, he look high risk. I'm sorry, higher risk, not higher. Because this man is only like 47. This man here is only 47. So women are outliving men, right? I feel so bad now I didn't say this in this video. I'm sorry, I'm just speaking my point of view. You want my point of view? He don't look like he's in the upper percentile of people who are the shining example of health and fitness. So say whatever you want about this. You all listen, you all make me feel so bad, because oh goodness, you see, you all laugh if I say this about a man, but if I say this about a woman, then all of a sudden you're saying I hate black women. I'm just saying what it is that I see with the folds on his neck from what it is that I've seen of, or am I getting him confused with Roland Martin? I don't know, but let me get back to the to the video. Why are you gonna die alone because there ain't enough marriageable black men? Don't do this to yourself if you want a.
So guys, you heard that, right? And let me just say this largely. What she's saying is funny, and I'm very amused by it because of who she's talking about. But I want to discuss something. What does that have to do with what he's talking about? Why is the argument shifted towards him? So now we're talking about what he looks like. We're talking about the fact that he's out of shape. All of these things, which, I mean, I'm hearing the guy trying to be a defender of black women. You would think that she would appreciate what he's trying to do, but instead she's making fun of him and what he looks like. All of which I don't think make any sense. Or, I can see if it was somebody that was coming after black women or talking about them in a very facetious way or in a very vile way, which Boyce Watkins is not doing, but she's talking about how fat he is, how dusty he is, all of that, which I don't really get. And the thing is, you want these black men to be on your side, and when they are trying to be on your side, even though you can disagree because you feel like black women can go to any other race of men and go get in where you fit in, that's fine, you can keep it at that. But why was it necessary for you to go at Dr. Boyce Watkins and talk about the fact that he was overweight? And again, I mean, I think it's funny, but he was trying to be on your side. This is not a man that was talking down or he was belittling. He's literally on your side, and you're making fun of the guy, which I don't really get. I don't understand. Maybe you're trying to entertain yourself, but largely you know, this is what happens, I believe, to guys who try to pander to sisters. They don't really respect that. You know, like for her, look, Boyce is a joke, okay? She's gonna talk about that man regardless. He's not worth being serious about or talking to or anything like that, which is why you hear her largely roasting his ass up in the way that she's doing, which again, I think is very, very funny. Because you know how I feel about Boyce Watkins. But I'm trying to understand what the point was. You should just deal with what he's talking about. And one of the things I noticed is that we're talking to black women about.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, as you see, he got roasted, and O'Shea's saying that he don't understand why it happened, but as we saw in the video that I played for you earlier with David Carroll, I mean, it's because black women don't make any distinctions. And in this video, you saw how Tanya TKO just roasted Boyce Watkins, and he was pandering. He was basically going against what Kevin was saying. You know what I mean? And he does that a lot. He panders a lot, and of course, we all know Boyce Watkins he never agreed with what Kevin said. So yeah, I mean, it says it right there. You know, black women don't make any distinctions. And I was saying the same thing with when Cynthia G be going on these panels with Storm Monroe and the other guy, Themis and Thoth, or Thoth, whatever his damn name is. You know, the dude Themis and Thoth. You know, whatever. Cynthia G's up on that panel. You know, and they don't realize that she's talking about them too. When she talks about black men are bullet bags and, you know, all this other negativity, she's talking about, you know, Storm. She's talking about you. Themis, she's talking about you. Y'all think because she's friendly with you now that she won't go against you later, right? So you guys are in the same boat, man, as everybody else. You two are black men. So her disdain is for you as well. So don't think because, you know, she's friendly with you because she's on your platform, she's just using y'all. So yeah, it's, you know, all these women, man, majority of them that think like this, that think like Cynthia G and Tanya TKO and all these other women, Kimberly, Nicole, Foster, all of them, you know, they all think the same way. So yeah, you know, you are black, you're a black man, and you are you are the problem. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So you guys, tell me what you think of this video. Drop some comments down below. It's your boy Jay Larone. Y'all, please be good to one another and also be good to yourselves. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub before the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe